would you like to come up to the podium and present what you're planning to do here in the city? State your name.
Hello, everybody. My name is Navdeep Narang, and my partner there, Ravinder. We have started this. Thank you for having us, first of all, in your city. And this is a lovely place. We feel like we're at home. And we started here at the C-store, first of all. Now, what happened is after starting the C-store, we realized that we have still a leftover lot. What to do with that one? So we are open to that. We have no concrete plan as yet. We just want to split the two properties. And after that, there's a proposal. We want to keep it like a commercial. We're going to flat it up and then put it there, build to suit. Or we are requesting you, if your city needs something, we can willing to develop that as well. Like, sometimes you have a requirement, okay, we city need this kind of stuff in here. Why don't you do that? We're open to that. So that's the main plan. But if the commercial didn't work, then we might be thinking, okay, why don't we try some townhomes? It's close to the school, if it is zoned that way. But there is no plan as yet. We just want to split it two lots, that in future, what we want to do with. That's all I have.
You want to change the zoning, when you split it, you want it to remain commercial?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you just want to split two lots and change nothing?
That's right. Right now, nothing. But we might be thinking about to make it flat and then put a sign there, build to suit. You welcome any ideas or something coming up, anything city needs it, we are.
Okay, is it zone commercial or is it zone, neighborhood, neighborhood commercial district?
It is a neighborhood commercial district.
And that means kind of what? Like,
That would be businesses such as convenience store, doctor's office, those things that you would think of in a village or a neighborhood commercial. It would not include larger commercial uses like Walmart, those type of uses.
Would it include car washes and many warehouses? or is
No,
that
sir, many warehouses
separate?
require a
I'm
separate
just
district.
being
Yes, sir.
Facetious, but, okay.
So it, like, not a Dollar General right next to another Dollar General, or?
I never underestimate how many Dollar Generals can appear next to one another, but a Dollar General would be an acceptable use there because of the intensity and size.
I went and walked up there today. I didn't realize that elevation was,
Yeah.
it goes up the hill.
Yeah.
When you did the Texaco and the C-store, did you have to cut all that out? Is that where all that dirt in the back came from?
Yes, so we are preserving the dirt over there for the time being. So we were thinking to keep it there as it is. And that's why we put it on the landscaping. If you see that, we try to make it look beautiful. Earlier, it was just to do it. So we asked the company to put all the grass over there so you can hold the dirt as well, and it looks good too. But if something comes up, then we have to flatten up and take the dirt somewhere. We just want to split the two properties so that it's easier for you.
I know there's more later on, right, Brad? This is just dividing it, just.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
Yes,
I know there'll be more. When the time comes, think about having the not entrances out onto Tyler Loop Road. I'm not a fan of places where there's like 14 driveways. If there was a way you could funnel it down through the Texaco, that little, I don't know if it'd work or not, but just think about that.
We don't know either, sir. Yes, of course.
Try to have one area there. That way I just 13 driveways in a row, that's a mess for people.
I think that would be the
That's just an
question.
opinion.
Right.
You may never see or hear it.
That might be the question to the architecture or that person who can develop, make those drawings for us to, send it your way for approval. So,
so my only question I have is, when we divide the lot, what size is the lot gonna be that's behind the store?
what size?
Yes.
I think they put the survey to attach to it, the property line and everything, they described it there. It's on the back page of one of that.
Okay, I see that.
It's pretty irregular.
I'm seeing that.
It's been second back.
Okay, thank you.
Are you welcome, sir?
You have any more questions?
I do just want to make sure that all of you are aware that while there are a specific limited number of uses that are established by right, outside of those, you have to come back to this commission with a site plan as well. So you're going to be, if this does develop, you're going to be seeing a site plan come back for your approval.
That's right.
I guess I have one more question, like, exactly why subdivided? You own it all, right? Couldn't you, I mean, what does that do?
As a businessman, sir, the request is this, to divide it is good for us, so that in case, let's say we have a future buyer of the Texaco, I'm not selling the whole lot, or there's a buyer for, say, I need this property, I want to develop something here. So I'm not combining it as one entity, it's a two separate entities, so I'm open for the other options. Just want to keep my options open, that's all.
And it wouldn't be entirely impossible that you come back and divide it into smaller lots in the future, depending on buyers and stuff,
He
or
would
what?
have to come back before.
Right, but I mean, I guess my question is, if you had customers and stuff, you might be back saying, let's divide it into smaller parcels.
Don't know, sir, where the opportunity will take me, I don't know, but
Okay,
right now
I-
intentions are just to split it.
That doesn't influence what I'm thinking, I'm
I
just
got you.
curious, okay.
I'm with you.
No more questions?
No.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, I make a motion that we approve S 2026-07-01.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
A roll call?
No, it's just a voice vote.
Ah.
Thank you.
Approved unanimously.
Thank you, sir.
Motion passed.
Thank you, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Moving on to our new business, Z 2026-07-01. A request by Hugh Haygood for a pre-application meeting regarding a proposed subdivision development parcel in Clay at 6830 Trustful Clay Road. Could I have someone up to our group? Move all together.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Drew Bonner. I'm the president and CEO for Greater Birmingham Habitat for Humanity. Hugh did get the meeting started for us, but he's out of town today. We've got with us Mike Graham, who is our board president and does a lot of work with land development with us, and Stan Weldy, who is our vice president of construction. And what we're bringing before you is largely for discussion at this point. We're exploring the purchase of the two pieces of property here you see, 6830, the larger piece surrounding, and then there's that small square in the middle. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. I do want to tell you just a little bit about Habitat for Humanity and what we do. We provide affordable housing solutions for low to moderate income families. And that's a partnership with our families. So one of the misconceptions about Habitat is that we just give away homes. That's not true. Our families purchase their homes, but we provide a 0% interest mortgage. And that's the mechanism for creating affordability. It saves on a monthly payment, $600, $700 a month. And over the course of the life of a loan, it may save the full cost of the house. We had a pre-appraisal on the property we're looking at with a pre-appraised value for our size homes at about $240,000. Likely would save the family about that much over the course of the loan, but they would still pay back on the home. Housing has become really difficult to afford with interest rates at 7% and housing costs up. And so what Habitat does is create a mechanism for people who couldn't necessarily go through and get a bank loan because of their income level. We provide that opportunity. We built about 50 houses a year over each of the last 3 years. We serve Jefferson, Shelby, Walker, and St. Clair counties. So we do both home repairs and new construction across those 4 counties. And so we've scaled up over the last couple of years and are looking for where our next opportunities might be to provide affordable housing. So we work within a lot of municipalities and a lot of communities. We do both infill lots, one lot here, one lot there where there's lots available, but we also do land development to be able to take that to scale. So what we've, I guess I'll let Mike come up and speak. I guess any questions about Habitat in general before we move to the specific question?
I don't have a question. I was gonna say a statement is my family donated a lot for Habitat for Humanity in Center Point. Basically my grandfather's house burned down right after he passed. And, so we ended up deciding not to rebuild the house because due to the time market, it didn't make sense to rebuild and you couldn't sell it for what it cost to build. So after about a year of the lot sitting there, we just kind of wanted to get rid of the lot. And so we donated it to the Habitat for Humanity. And then y'all built a house on that lot.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Y'all have other communities in that area that y'all have developed already.
Yes, so currently we are building, we've got a neighborhood in Pleasant Grove that we're building, 27 homes, or will be 27 homes. We've got about 18 of those completed, a couple more under construction. We've got a development, and I've got some pictures here. I'm going to pass a couple binders for y'all to look at, showing just some of what we've got going on. So we've got a few pictures of our homes and then a couple of the subdivisions that we've developed as well. We are also building in a community that we developed in kind of right on the Bessemer-McCalla border. It's actually 2 phases. One phase was 31 lots. We completed that first phase at the end of 2024. And we've got a second phase that's 94 lots there that we're about halfway through building the homes on. And then we're down the Parkway at the old Northeast YMCA in Roebuck. We purchased some lots on the backside there and we've built 7 completed there, I believe. 2 more that will start next week, and it'll be a total of 22 houses there. So we work all across the community, and that's just the ones that are, concentrations that are ongoing right now. But we work across that 4-county area and have both developed and built infill throughout.
One other thing I wanted to kind of mention is typically with home developments, we've kind of always asked the homes to be all 4-side bricks. I think the ordinance is, it has to be all the same, all 4 sides. So I don't know if that kind of makes any decision.
It's certainly a cost consideration for us, but we can take that, as we move forward. Right now, we are under contract on this property, but just in a due diligence phase, so we can work that into our numbers as we work through. And if there's any issue there, we can come back and
The other thing historically we've done is you cannot have a front load garage. It's gotta be side or back.
Okay. We don't typically do garages. Ours are generally parking pads.
So my question, what the square footage, average square footage of the home that you built?
Our homes are approximately 1,200 square feet. Range from like an 1,150 to 1,250 footprint, but what we'd be looking at, I think in our proposal would be your RM zoning, I believe, which is 1,200 square feet. So we fit plans within that zoning if we get to that.
What's the largest size you'll build?
The largest one, if we have most of our houses are a 3-bed, 2-bath, so those are generally right around that 1,200 square feet. We've done a couple of 1,400s, but that's only if a family size necessitates it. If we've got a larger family that may need a 4-bedroom or something along those lines, it's a little bit larger.
What size the lot?
We'd look, so we need, we'd be looking at a septic system, so we'd be looking at least 1,500 square feet required, 15,000 square feet, excuse me.
That's room.
At least the 15,000 square feet that are required by the health department for the septic tanks.
I know we have setbacks, like 30-foot setbacks off the road, and we have what minimum sizes, I think, around 55 feet, 55, 60 feet. So I was just curious, did y'all look into that?
These lots are planned for 85 feet wide.
85 feet wide.
Okay.
So you're fine, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so again, we're only in due diligence at this point, but when we come back with a formal proposal, we'd fit in with any of the requirements in the RM zoning.
Once you get your plat all sorted out.
Exactly, yeah, we gotta make sure the numbers work and all that, but one of the considerations, Mike, I don't know if you want to speak a little more to this, so part of the property is in City of Clay and part of it is unincorporated Jefferson County, and as you can see, that middle part doesn't actually have any access to the rest of it, so.
How many property owners are you dealing with now to accumulate this property? Is it just one property owner or is it multiple?
It's just one.
It's just one.
And that's strange
Now,
that
the one in
part
the
of it is in the city and part of it's not.
Yeah, exactly. And it's owned by Charles Pay and his ex-wife, I think. And at some point, that square in the middle, as I understand it, was a community center in Clay long ago.
Oh, there
Maybe-
was an old.
Oh, I know where it is.
Oh,
Yes, it was.
That's where that was.
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
That little road that went back.
It's been
to-
abandoned.
it was a senior center,
Yes.
probably 20 years ago, roughly. Maybe they younger.
That sounds right. So one aspect of this, we would seek to annex the main property into the city of Clay, and then the middle part's already in Clay. So those are a couple of steps we need to go through. We need your guidance on
So
how that would work.
now I looked on a city park.
Just
Just a little
Feedback on-
HR thinking about this.
yes, sir. We're trying to move forward on it, and we do need advice on how to annex the property and what steps are involved. I don't know if that goes through you or a different group. Okay.
Just a group
The
of-
property owner has to request that annexation.
They'd be glad to cooperate.
Either Mr. Poe or if y'all
Right.
gain ownership, y'all.
Could you give us advice on that? What the time period is involved for that?
There would be a hearing before the planning commission. They act as an advisory body to the city council on annexations. So you would, I'd just allow 30 days for that. And then we'd need to get you on the city council agenda. And since that is an ordinance, we do have to there has to be an advertising period. So I'd allow for another 30, 45 days for that.
Okay.
Okay.
So they go one after the other?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Planning
This
commission.
one first and then it moves.
So like, if y'all came back before us again here, the next city council meeting's not for another 2 weeks.
Well, the 2 weeks doesn't matter. We have to advertise it 30 days.
Yeah, and it has to be advertised.
Does there have to be a public hearing on that too? Technically.
If everything go well, roughly what, 90 days? Roughly.
Worst case scenario would be 90 days.
So we have another question. If you drove up there, sir, you know, it's pretty good climb up that hill.
Well, I couldn't, I parked in the nursery and there was I just said, I'll go home.
Let's get here. We have,
I was in the way.
we have some contractors bidding the grading cost to us. So they were doing some soil testing out there, I think. We're not building anything. We're testing. the
No,
soil.
I was talking about that they're putting in the gas line out
Oh,
on Springville and then it was a mess. But I can tell you by your topo map, there's some steeper than it looks.
Yeah, so we're gonna cut down that slope a little bit, but it's like a 14% grade, I think, going up initially. And then it's sort of like a plateau on top once you get up there. Is that do we know enough about it to give an opinion on whether the 14% grade will work? I guess I'll address that, Brad, primarily.
14%, you're right there at the threshold. Of course, we'll also have to talk to our friends at the Center Point Fire Department about that street. Of course, 20% is the absolute max. Would need to talk to the fire department about what grade their equipment is limited to.
But I'd be a little bit concerned with that type of grade, particularly with our aerial equipment, just because the length of the vehicle.
Mhm.
What's it gonna do? How gradual does it start up to 14%?
Uh-huh. Yeah, we're in the time period now where we can shape the grading if we know what the parameters are.
14% is you're getting to the max that engineering will allow in our subdivision regulations. Of course, we need to look at the distances and
Mhm.
there's. Do you have any type of well, never mind. You've sent that, the grading plan. City engineering has not reviewed that yet to give us his commentary. Let me do this. Let me ask him to provide us with a comment letter,
Okay.
and that way we'll better know.
We brought an updated grading plan. We just came out a couple days ago. It's very similar to what you've probably already seen.
Okay. Can you get that to us in a PDF?
Sure.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
Glad to do that. Right. What else do we have on this?
Question about stormwater, any requirements related to stormwater versus in terms of underground, open, or the requirements specific to that?
We designed to a 25-year storm. Now, when you're talking about storm, are you talking about your retention, detention facilities or?
Right. And also, do you allow open ditches for the roadway going up?
Curb and gutter is what's specified in our subdivision regulations. Now, you can always ask the planning commission for a waiver from that. So that would be up to this group to decide, but the subdivision regulations call for curb and gutter.
Right. We got a long stretch to get up to the building pads.
Gotcha.
And right. So
Are you talking about open ditches parallel to the street or perpendicular?
parallel.
Parallel. Okay.
Right.
Yep. That would, as the regulations read today, require curb and gutter.
Urban good. Okay. All right.
Believe that's everything we had. We've included in
Any other
the,
questions?
What's it zoned now, Brad? What is our part zoned?
Public and institutional.
Public institution. What's the county's, and that might be irrelevant, what is their zone? We care or no? Don't, I just,
I think it's A1.
A1.
but if it's annexed, is that at the time we would carry in the county's zoning or we would start new? What?
It would come in as a current use, which is a holding category. So it
Okay.
would have to be zoned, because even if we brought it in under the county's zoning, it would have to be rezoned to residential.
Right.
Would that require a separate planning and zoning meeting to change the
To change the
designation
zoning.
as well?
Is
Yes,
that planning and zoning or is that board of adjustment?
no, sir, that's y'all.
Oh,
Y'all will make well, technically it's the city council. Y'all make a recommendation
Okay.
to the city council.
So you'll see us again.
We're looking forward to getting more rooftops in the area, so we just want to make sure that we got everything lined up.
Well, it's a wonderful organization. I've been a volunteer with Habitat for about 20 years or so, and I love going out there and swinging a hammer and helping out on weekends. They've done a lot of great things in the community. So look forward to working out here in Clay.
If I was to go on a website like these three that you're doing, would it have an address or a location if I wanted to ride by Pleasant Grove or, I know where the Roebuck is, but.
I can send you an address.
Okay, all right, just
Get that distributed so y'all can
further on,
drive around.
like to look.
I guess, my only concern is I don't think there's anything we can really vote on tonight without having the whole property.
Right, in fact, tonight is nothing but discussion, so there's no action that could be taken.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure we're all on the same page.
You did say on the open ditches, that would be a variance that would have to go in front of P and Z.
P and Z has the variance authority over subdivision regulations. Yes, sir.
I guess one question I would have, would that be something you would consider? Because that's gonna be something we would need to take to our engineering group
On what now?
on the open ditches.
That would be busy.
This
It's busy.
Oh, wait a minute, what now?
Since it's a subdivision, it'd be us, the variance on the open ditches.
Oh, okay, so it wouldn't be, okay.
That's a different set of regulations
Okay.
that you all,
I wasn't sure if it was like,
it's not, it's separate from the zoning.
yeah,
What
I think-
is the length right now?
You know,
800 feet.
Roughly?
Close to it.
First 300 is just climbing kind of to get up there.
and the reason we asked for that is a financial viability. The pipe required to go underground is for that length of distance is a significant expenditure
Mhm.
that may make the project
Unfeasible.
upside down or unfeasible, so that'd be why we'd come requesting that.
But I just kind of wanted to get your opinion beforehand, if that's something y'all would be open to.
I mean, we open to, we like to take a look at it.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
So that's all I really want to know, is if that's something.
I
y'all would be
think-
open to. Thank
I
you.
think it's like, we did it here, what about the next subdivision? Because I know Summers be behind me. They got twin 6-foot tunnels that got down through the middle of the street that obviously they had to do, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess I'm not objecting to it.
Okay. Hopefully, we can just see your plat plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can have you, what you need to organize there and that's step one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we did not come with an action, just a discussion,
So
so
y'all wanna have chat, so you call and talk to Brad, you know, whatever, how do we do this and all, he can kind of give you some guidance as you're starting to put your thoughts together.
Well,
Thank you, gentlemen.
very good.
yeah, thank you all so
for your
much, we
time.
appreciate your time.
Thank you. Okay, guys, any other public address?
Do y'all want to keep those binders? You want me to
No,
take-
you
No,
we'll take those.
you may need to show them to somebody else.
Pardon me, we do need to keep one since it was presented to the commission.
That'll be fine.
Since we touched it, looked at it.
Since they touched it, we gotta keep one of
We should look at that, right?
Card as well.
I will say, today, I don't know if y'all saw on Facebook,
Okay.
there was an open house up at the Moon Tower property. You know where I'm talking about?
Moon Tower, yeah.
Yes, so they had an open house up there at the top, today, and there were several developers, investors, and builders up there.
Oh, you're calling where the thing that was never developed behind?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
washed out, I don't know.
So they have that for sale for 3.8 million, and are are looking for, investors and all of those people, contractors.
Since you brought it up,
Developers.
I go by there and my next door neighbors, granddaughters climbed it, there's stuff went on up there, but we used to walk up there, but as I recall, weren't all the utilities in and curbs and
A good bit, yes.
lots laid out?
Not totally complete, but there is a road, there are curbs, there is a sewer line running down through the middle of
And
it.
a little water tank and,
And
but,
then there's the water.
so I'm thinking like lot sizes and houses, that's been X years, taste change, and is that all blown and gone, even though?
Sure.
That was in Jefferson County also, wasn't it, or is that Clay?
Well, they had, for the upper portion of the development, it never received a final plat. It had only received preliminary. So after 2 years, that went away. So right now it is essentially raw land.
Okay, because I was thinking I'd seen water tap, stubs sticking up and like, but that's not set in concrete. That's, all bets are off on that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, and there was a young man named Mr. Wilder that was up there, and he had done a lot of that kind of layout like you're talking about. So he actually has it laid out from where he did it a couple of years ago. It's just not, there's nobody at this point who's gonna invest the money to get it done, but he has some paperwork that he can show them to help them speed up the process a
Views
little
are
bit.
fantastic from that.
They are amazing.
It's like crazy good.
And then he's wanting to do, Mr. Rada.
Yes.
Has gained access so that there will be a way to access that property through Lazy Acres off the backside of that, down in Lazy Acres. So it would not be a one in and one out off of Old Springville Road. for
Fire
all
department
those
would
people
like
that are
that.
yelling about
Wow.
traffic.
Yeah.
It would be another ingress egress.
So the person that owns it now, owns the actual dirt, has cleared all the lanes, because
Correct.
I know EPA stuck some lanes on it because of mud wash and all.
Yes,
Oh,
correct.
Those poor people at the bottom of the hill, it was washing
They
their
have.
houses and garages.
What
It's
happens when you clear cut everything?
it's his. So I think that's pretty exciting about
We
the,
got a good.
Yeah, was part of the proposal down at the bottom to be like a neighborhood commercial, like.
that was something that I said when we first had a conversation with him, yes.
We have previously zoned 10 lots for Vic Aldridge coming off of Old Springville Road, going up to like the first roundabout.
Mm-hmm.
That had previously been zoned for residential years ago, but he never pursued it.
Vic or Richard?
Right.
Which Aldridge did you say?
Vic.
Vic?
What we had on the building across, or behind the stores, the two stores, that's still in play, across from Steeplechase entrance over the hill.
Oh, there's 30-some houses on there.
Sherwood Forest, that's coming up soon.
No.
You talking about?
No, this is behind the Circle K and Doug Holla, and
Oh, it
we'll
dipped-
back up
They
to,
haven't come back
Is it where they
before.
cleared, that road dips down where they put sewer lines in? Is that the one you're talking about?
So what we had the last
That's
time
right behind the gas station.
was dealing with the front load and side load.
yes,
Did we ever get that cleared up?
Oh,
that
I know what
one,
you're talking
that
about.
one, that guy stopped,
It's not in the city.
withdrew. When we told him that he had to do, they said that they would have to reduce from 37 lots to 34, and then what didn't make it financial feasible with 34 lots, so they never pursued it.
Yeah.
That was further down Old Springville Road, that was
All right.
across from Sewell.
Oh, you were talking about, are you talking about behind the gas station, or are you talking about the one on Countryville Road?
I'm talking about, right now, I'm talking about the one that wanted to put 37 houses across from Sewell Plumbing and the mini storage down Old Springville Road.
Yeah, that.
He backed out of that, but there is somebody that is, I believe, pursuing behind the Circle K and all at the corner of Doug Hollow,
Mhm.
that is going to pursue that.
Well, that one, yeah, we had already approved it, but he never.
I know, but I understand he's gonna start doing it.
Okay.
He came to an agreement with the county that he didn't have to put, sidewalks, but 200 yards on Doug Hollow Road that went nowhere.
Oh, okay.
You know, the county is, their planning and zoning has adopted their position that every subdivision must have sidewalks.
Now they do that, not in 1990 with Summers being green area and all that.
But if they wanted him to put a sidewalk on Doug Hollow,
Yeah,
that just followed where his property was and it didn't connect to anything on either end.
Yeah.
Just in case they developed something in, my great grandchild's life that hadn't even been born yet, that they could tie into those sidewalks.
Okay.
right, guys, anything else we need to discuss?
I move we adjourn, if that's appropriate, if that's what you're fishing for.
Smart man, be a smart guy. I said that, take a motion to adjourn. Thank you, guys. Our next meeting, we will have a meeting next month.
Mhm.
You know, you've got an agenda item.
Yeah, have a great day.
You
All right.
too.
It's fun, it's not real hard, but